Yes, welcome back to Dumb Crimes and Criminals. I am your host, Rick. You're now tuned into the funniest true crime podcast in the world. We back in the building. Quick announcement before I jump into the episode. We are back on Instagram. We're back to the original podcast name, which is thecc_podcast. Okay, so it was f.t.h_media. I changed it back to dcc_podcast. We gonna get that rocking and rolling. So if you're listening to my voice right now, hit Instagram, follow the podcast, stay up to date, see what we got going on. Now, we're gonna do two stories today. All right, both stories involve buying cars. All right. Now, this first story reminds me of Blank Check. Now, youngins, if you don't know what Blank Check is, do your Googles. All right, Blank Check is a movie that came out in the early 90s. It's about a little kid who got well, he didn't get hit, but he got hit. His bike got ran over. All right, there was some gangsters. All right, they was trying to get away from the cops. Ran the kid bike over. He handed the kid a blank check. All right, so the kid, being a kid, he goes and puts $1 million on a blank check. Right now, $1 million in the early 90s just go way further than what it would in today's world. You understand what I'm saying? And I watched the movie. Again, I'm a big kid. So all the movies that I watched growing up when I was a kid, I watch them to this day. You know what I mean? Like at any given moment, I'm going to watch Home Alone, Blank Check, Richie Rich, all that. You understand? And I put my kids onto it because they don't making no movies like that for kids no more. You understand? And I was like, man, imagine if he would have threw like 10 million on that joint. Could you imagine if he would have put 10 million on a blank check in the early 90s? Because he was doing some wild stuff with $1 million. So imagine if with 10 million. Again, if you don't remember that movie, if you haven't watched it in a while, go watch it. You know what I'm saying? And if you are from that era of movies, go watch those movies. I watch them all the time. I put my kids on to them. So if you got kids, put them on to them. Or if you come from that era of movies, go back and watch them. All right? Now, Indiana man was arrested for allegedly trying to buy a Porsche with a $78 million check. He also attempted to buy a Land Rover with a $12 million check the day before at another dealership. Like, hey, yo, like, why, like, hey, yo, do you know how crazy it is to walk in a car dealership to buy a Porsche and you got a $78 million check? Yo, how much is the Porsche? Let's just say the Porsche is 95 grand, right? Why would you just go in there with a $110,000 check? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what possessed this man to walk in the bank with a $78 million check for a single ass Porsche? Oh, I don't get it. It says Connor Litka. Okay, Connor Litka, 21. My man is 21 years old and tried to get this off. He tried to get this off at 21 years old, reportedly walked into the Porsche dealership in hopes of buying the car. When they refused to sell him the car, he walked to the back entrance looking for the keys. My man, you already know. Why would you? Listen, they're not selling you no Porsche, my man. And I'm sure however you walked in there, you probably walked in there and didn't look like you had no means of purchasing a Porsche. You understand what I'm saying? Because you had a $78 million check in your pocket. I know damn well you didn't strike them as the type that was about to purchase a Porsche. You understand what I'm saying? Investigators say he refused to leave until the dealership sold him the car. Employees called the police and Litka was arrested. He was charged with 1 count of criminal trespass and 1 count of disorderly conduct. It was also discovered that he attempted to buy a Land Rover with a $12 million check the day before at another dealership. My man is wilding. My man is wilding. Like, for real. My man is wilding. My man had 90 million in fake checks. My man had 90 million in fake checks. Why do you need $12 million to buy one Range Rover? Why do you need $12 million to buy one Range Rover? What dealership in their right mind would even take you serious walking in there with a $78 million check? Look, my man was smoking that. Ooh wee. My man was smoking that. Ooh wee. My man was smoking that I don't know what he was smoking. That's the name of it. I don't know what he was smoking. Whatever he was smoking, the name of it is called I don't know what he was smoking. Because ain't no way. It ain't no way, man. You only wanted a Porsche. You didn't need 78 million for the Porsche. You could have went in there with 100K and got your Porsche. You understand? And you could have went in there with 150K and got the new Range Rover. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, they taxing on joints now. They taxing crazy. So you you didn't need 12 million. You know what I mean? You didn't need 12 million. And who wrote, I got mad questions. You know what I mean? Like, when you woke up out your bed, right? I want to know the process of, hey, you know what? I'm going to go to the Porsche dealership and I'm going to give them this check. And they're going to see that this check is worth so much money. They're just going to hand me the car because I'm just going to what? Like, what the hell did you think was going to happen when you walk into these dealerships with these big checks? First off, how you get to the dealership? You ain't nothing about you look like you got 78 or 12. How did you get there? Like, for real, what do people be thinking when they do these things? You understand? Like, when you do things like this and you just like, are you thinking about what you're doing? Because you got a check here that says $12 million and you're trying to buy a Range Rover. That's just madness. It's madness. It's madness. If I was I wouldn't even call the cops on him. I'd just kicked him out my dealership. Like, my man, go ahead, man. Go ahead, yo. I'm going to save you the embarrassment and I'm going to save you the trouble. Go ahead about your business, man. That's what I told him. Soon as he would have sat at the desk, yeah, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Can I help you? Yeah, I'm looking at this Range Rover. Oh, word, okay, yeah, we got a couple of Range Rovers. We got the black one, the blue one over there. We got the white over there. What you into, man? Yeah, man, I like that black one. All right, cool. Yo, man, how you want to pay for this? You want to finance it? Oh, no, I want to buy it outright. Oh, okay. We can do that. So how you want to do it? Cash, check? What we doing? Oh, man, I got a check. Okay, cool. Soon as I seen the check and the check says $78 million, I would have said, get out. Get out, my man. Like, get out. I wouldn't even waste my time dialing 911. I would have just told him to get out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, straight up, get out. Now, they probably called 911 because he was back there trying to take the keys. So that's probably why he got the cops called on him. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So they called the cops because he was trying to, they called the cops because he was trying to take the keys and all that. He probably got in there, got irate and all that because they didn't want to cash his $78 million. Like, my man, a bank probably wouldn't even cash that check for you. Now, that's what happened. He got irate. Yeah, he got irate. Yeah, that was wild. Like, a $78 million, man. $78 million is nuts. Nuts. Now, let's get into our next car situation. We're going to Kentucky on this one. Kentucky man who used movie prop money to buy truck sentenced to 4 years and 4 months in federal prison. He was caught with more than $26,000 in counterfeit bills at the time of his arrest. Using a fake name, Timothy Mobile, 25, responded to an advertisement on Facebook Marketplace for a 2004 Chevy Avalanche. I remember the Avalanches. Remember, they don't even make trucks like that no more. With the big SUVs with the flat back. I mean, they do, but not like the Avalanches, and I think Escalade had one like that too. Tahoes, they don't do those no more. The seller agreed to take $4,700 for the vehicle, but discovered after Noble left with the truck, Noble had given him 6 real $100 bills and 41 fake ones. Hold on. Now, you're selling your truck. You want $4,700. This man gave you 6 real $100 bills and 41 fake ones. And you didn't notice that you had 41 fake $100 bills until he left? Nah. That's wild. That, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Noble used movie prop money he bought through Amazon. 2 weeks after buying the truck, Noble used fake money to buy a trailer in Ohio. Using the truck to tow it. And then bought another trailer with counterfeit money. 2 days later in another Ohio county. He running it up in Ohio. Like he over there getting to it. Like he getting y'all in Ohio. I don't know what's going on. Another one in the county. The same day, Noble tried to use the fake money for another purchase, but the seller recognized the cash wasn't real and reported the incident to police, who found Noble in the pickup truck with more than $26,000 in counterfeit bills. Noble told the police he didn't try to pass the fake bills Noble told the police he didn't try to pass the fake bills at gas stations because the clerks handle money enough to spot the counterfeits. Noble had been in custody for a year before he was sentenced and received the credit for that time, leaving the remaining sentence to 40 months. So Noble was on his game. You understand? So Noble said, listen, I'm not going to run up in the gas stations and all that because they touch money all day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the Facebook Marketplace and I'm going to get this off. Listen, man. I don't condone the tomfoolery. But if you're going to sit there and let somebody hand you a wad of cash and you don't do your due diligence, you understand what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Come on. Come on. Straight up and down. You could go to Walmart and get a money pin. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do your due diligence. You want $4,800. You want $4,700. Somebody talking about they coming to you. They're going to buy it. You better, I'm going to be out there like this. Meet me at the bank. We going to get this sorted out right here, right now at the bank. Or I'm going to have the money pin on me. You know what I mean? Come on, dude gave you $600. He bought your truck for $600. That's wild. He bought your truck for $600. And he on bull because he said, I ain't going to the gas stations because they touch money all day, every day. They're going to clip me soon as I, soon as I try to finagle it, they're going to clip me. That's wild, man. That's wild, yo. So, hey, man. Yo, selling your 2004 Avalanche for $600 is wild. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. You had 41 fake 100s in your hand, yo, and you didn't know it. You didn't do your due diligence. That's on you. Ain't nobody giving me no fistful of hundreds, and I'm not doing my due diligence and making sure. You understand what I'm saying? I remember when the PS5s first dropped, and we was trying to get one. You know, they was selling out, so everybody was, you know, selling them. You know, I had to hit the offer up. My son really wanted it. Mind you, why are we buying my 5-year-old son a PlayStation 5? I don't know. He wanted it. We gonna get it for him. All right. So dude was like, yo, I got the PlayStation 5 brand new, Best Buy factory sealed and all that. Bet. Meet me. Met him. He was like, yo, only place I'm meeting is at the police station. I said, that's best. Cool. That'll work for me, because I ain't got to whoop your ass. You try something. You understand what I'm saying? Now, met dude at the police station, right? He went in, mind you, I met him. He popped the trunk, like, yo, here, look, check it out. He showed me the receipt. He gave me the receipt, and he let me open it up, make sure everything was in there, right? It was factory sealed, Best Buy receipt and all that. Cool. I'm at the back. He just popped his trunk, and I think he had his wife and kids or whatever in the car. So he went to the front of the car. Mind you, I had 20s. You understand? 750 20s. So that's a nice little, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice little stack right there, 750 and 20s. So I just handed him the money. He shook my hand. He was like, all right, man, thank you. I said, oh, you ain't gonna count that? No, matter of fact, when he went to the front and I came back, I just gave him the money. He was like, all right, thank you, man. He was ready to end the transaction. I said, yo, my man, you don't want to count that? I was like, you know. He was like, oh, man, you know what? Yeah, all right. He counted. Of course, it was all there, but I just wanted to let him know, like, because he was really, like, came through in the clutch, because we really was trying to get that for my son, and we was going all over the place trying to get it. So I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to jerk you, but I just want you to know it's all there. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you get in the car and you drop a 20, you know what I mean? Because by the time me and him met up, it was a little dark. So there was a police officer in there and all that. He was like, hey, man, he was joking with us. He was like, hey, man, what y'all doing out here? I said, listen, man, I'm just buying my son a PlayStation. He started laughing and shit. So I told the dude, I'm like, yo, mind you, it's dark. I could have took out like 400. I could have took out like 300. He wouldn't have knew, because it's a little knot. I just handed him the bread, and he just walked to the front. You understand what I'm saying? But how the hell do you have 41 fake $100 bills? Is madness. You listen, man. PSA, all right? Do your due diligence, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people is out here trying to get over. People is out here hustling. People is out here doing whatever they could do to get over. You understand what I'm saying? People is doing whatever they got to do to get over. So don't think you could trust everybody, because you can't. You know, if you're selling something, sell it. Make sure you're getting what you think you're getting. And if you're selling something for a lot of money, meet in a public place. You know what I'm saying? Meet in the daytime in a public place. Go to Walmart, get a money pen, and do what you got to do, because somebody will get you, or they will hand you a $78 million check. Now, with that being said, follow the Instagram at @DCC_podcast. You know, again, man, we here, all right? The funniest true crime podcast in the world. Y'all here for the shenanigans like me. My name is Rick, and I holla.